scheduled for one fall.
Hello there, Appalachian Championship Wrestling fans. Welcome back to Winfield Riding Club and the Red Barn for the Barnyard Beatdown. Today is October 19th, 2024. I'm Nikki Walters here with Mike Kelly, and we are back again raising some money to help rescue horses, and we couldn't be happier about it. The Cowpoke Posse has a third member today. That's Ice, the Wonder Pony, a mini horse that's accompanying them to the ring today. You gotta have that with you on a Barnyard Beatdown event. It's become par for the course.
I got to meet Ice briefly earlier. Real sweet little mini pony, and seems to fit right in with this Cowpoke Posse. With the third member tonight, Ice.
Yes, Ice the Wonder Pony, being handled by our failed camera guy from Logan earlier this year. I think Moose is just taking mercy on the fella, trying to give him a job he's good at, but I don't think horse wrangling is the job either. So
Yeah.
we'll keep looking.
Yeah, good luck finding something that guy's good at. With this fired up crowd here in Winfield, West Virginia for the 4th annual Barnyard Beatdown.
Everybody just loves this event. There's just something about being in a barn, being outside, being in the dirt. It just brings out the best in the wrestlers. It brings out the best in the fans. And, you know, if you're looking at this and you see people dressed in costume, we have an awesome costume contest coming up. So it's just really a ton of fun. And if you've never been to one, I sure hope that you come to the 2025 edition.
Okay, Nikki, so this first match, this is a pretty big match. This is the finals of the Tag Shakeup Tournament. That's been going on basically since June. This Tag Shakeup Tournament started in June. We had some dream teams like this one. And then the other finalists, and it's supposed to be Mike and Huff Manley. Huff Manley, unfortunately, banged up. He's at home with an injury. And so we got Mika coming out first. And it's still kind of up in the air what's going to happen here. But I did a little talking to the management. And Mika does have a partner today. And unfortunately for us, the partner has yet to be announced. And so we're going to have to wait we'll find out when everybody else does who Micah's partner's going to be. But the winners of this match, they're going to go on to the main event tonight, Nikki, in a 3-way. You're going to have the defending Bluegrass Tag Champs DDTrash, and they're going to be defending against the winners of this match and the Awesome Odyssey in a 3-way tag. And the deal is Awesome Odyssey defeating the franchise players in Barbersville a few weeks back to get that Bluegrass tag title shot. Oh, sorry, listen to Micah.
Although that is great news, I do have some unfortunate news to share with you guys tonight. Huff Manley, due to injury, cannot be here. Someone to replace him.
Ooh. Who's going to be, Nikki?
I don't know. Oh.
I recognize that music.
Zaiden Kayne, it makes sense to come out here and to do this with Micah. You know, he's done well himself in the Tag Shakeup tournament.
Well, you think a semifinalist,
right.
Zaiden and his partner Jason Kincaid, that's who Micah and Huff defeated to get into the finals. And so Zaiden Kayne, a perfect addition to this tag team Shakeup Tournament Finals. And here he comes, the problem child, Zaiden Kayne. Last time we seen him, he had just won that international title in Barbersville. And he's wearing a Jason mask, getting into the holiday, Halloween holiday spirit.
Zaiden Kayne on a little bit of a streak, a little bit of a roll here, and so I'd say that Mika's hoping he'll bring some of that energy and that momentum into this match to help her take it home.
Oh, definitely. Mika's been on a heck of a streak herself. Zaiden's been on a heck of a winning streak, but so has Cowpoke and Corey making it to the finals.
They were one of the, besides Zaiden and Jason Kincaid, who we've talked extensively about, how well they work together, but the other dream team to kind of come out of this was definitely Cowpoke Paul and Corey Sparks.
Suplex Country, they call themselves. And what chemistry that these guys have found together. But I imagine Mika and Zaiden are going to have a good bit of chemistry themselves. This should be a heck of a matchup. And as we were saying earlier, the winners of this are going to go on in the main event tonight to challenge for the Bluegrass Tag Team titles in a three-way. You're going to have the champions, DDTrash and Awesome Odyssey, in the winner of this match. And speaking of DDTrash, Ron Mathis seriously banged up. I saw him earlier. You seen him. He's basically walking around on crutches.
He's on crutches, yeah.
He's on crutches. Suffered an injury against Donovan Dijak in Rise Wrestling a few weeks ago. We're still waiting to, get the final from the doctor.
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for? You know all the big words, Nikki.
I mean, diagnosis.
Yes, that's
maybe,
exactly. The final diagnosis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know. Everybody at home, it should be pretty obvious who the brains of this operation is. Diagnosis. Thank you, Nikki.
But Ron Mathis, we know he's a badass. And so for him to be on crutches, this must be a serious injury. And,
but check this out. He's still bound and determined. He's going to defend those titles tonight, on crutches or not. Like, I don't know. Like, if I was his mom, I'd be concerned.
But you'd also know better than to try to stop him.
Right.
Just let it be.
But as a wrestling fan, I'm fired up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is shaping up to be a killer card tonight. In addition to this, and this match is a main event in itself. In addition to this, we've got the Barnyard Bunkhouse Battle Royal is going to be making its return to the Barnyard Beatdown. We're going to have a Barnyard Bunkhouse match. And we know what all that entails. Basically anything. No DQ, no count out. It's going to be the Juggulator.
Probably going to be some weaponry. I think I saw some weaponry coming in here.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have the Juggulator and a mystery partner. Jugs is looking to settle the score with Bishop Baylor, but Bishop Baylor's going to have a mystery partner too. So, really curious to see what goes down with that one. And then that big main event tonight is going to be the winner of this match, the tag shake-up tournament
winner
against the Awesome Odyssey against the Bluegrass Tag Champs DDTrash.
And Awesome Odyssey and DDTrash have been feuding a lot too. The last time we saw them together, Awesome Odyssey was putting Bruce Gray in a dumpster.
Oh, yes. Up in Beckley. That was a heck of a match. So
a lot of beef, a lot of miles between the two of them. So already, even with just the two of them, that match is set to be fire. And then we're going to find out, which of these competitors are going to be joining them for those Bluegrass Tag titles.
Well, we talk about partners having chemistry. There's certain rivalries that have chemistry. You think about some of these classic sports rivalries, the Steelers and the Ravens. Sometimes competitors can bring out the best in each other, and that's one of the deals. When Awesome Odyssey and DDTrash get in the ring, they bring out the best.
They
in each
level
other.
up. You see things coming up off the ground, going off of vehicles. You see the sky's the limit on that one. And so just that in and of itself is going to be huge. And then any either of these two would make it even better.
Okay, and this is one of these matchups I love to see when you got competitors that are respectful to each other, following the rules. Let's see who the better man, woman, or team is. And let's have a little fun while we're doing it, a little do-si-do. Oh, but Mika with a crossbody. And I love matchups like this. There ain't gonna be no shenanigans. Well, I mean, there'll be some shenanigans. There won't be no rule breaking, no cheating.
I was gonna say, I think we've already had shenanigans. A mini horse came to the ring. So.
Cowpoke Paul just got a shenanigan upside his head there, courtesy of Mika. And I just can't say enough about this young lady, Mika. She has been on a tear this year. The Appalachian Championship Wrestling Women's Champ. The All-Star Wrestling West Virginia Women's Champ. The Regatta Pro Wrestling Women's Champ. And if she plays her cards right tonight,
she may have a tag belt.
She may have a bluegrass tag belt to add to her collection as well. But Cowpoke and Corey probably have a thing or two to say about that. As Zaiden, backs Cowpoke in to the corner, big chop. Oh, and Mika with those strikes. That's one of the many things in her repertoire that makes her so dangerous, is those strikes. Cowpoke slowing down. Mika's got her in a side headlock. Tags in Corey. Mike off the ropes. Oh, it's a double clothesline. And now, and it's been really cool seeing Cowpoke and Corey develop as a team over the course of this tournament. Oh, but Zaiden, just knocked Corey. And I was like, we've been talking about Zaiden. He's a fan favorite, but he's got a little bit of an edge to him here lately.
Yeah.
It's fully demonstrated by him slinging Corey's head. But Mika with a big forearm right across the jaw of Cowpoke Paul. And following up, and Zaiden dropping Corey on that apron. This thing's breaking down, Nikki. You know what? They're out there, they're brawling a little bit, still very respectful. I totally expect at the end of this, handshakes all around, no matter who ends up winning.
Mika's on a mission.
Mika's stalking her prey.
Get it, Corey!
Corey giving her a little something back there. And they got Zaiden. They got Zaiden in the ring now. Mika's somewhat incapacitated outside as Suplex Country. They missed on that one. Big super kick by Zaiden. Big super kick by Zaiden. Off the ropes. But Corey the spear. Corey with a spear. Zaiden's out. And then, Mika. Those big forearms. Just cleaning house. Mika off the ropes. Reverse atomic drop. What do we got? And then Corey. Big clothesline. Three count on Mika. 3 count on Mika. We've got our finalists, Nikki. We've got our finalists going on.
And moving on to our triple threat tag team title match tonight. The team of Cowpoke Paul and Corey Sparks, Suplex Country.
Suplex Country going on for a shot at the tag team gold in the main event tonight, Nikki.
I think we saw in them that they were a dream team long ago, long before we ever got here. We saw the magic between these two, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised.
Hey, no handshakes. That ain't how we do it in the barnyard. Who wants a do-si-do?
Okay, maybe no handshakes, but a do-si-do do just as good. good to see some mutual respect from his 4 fan favorites in the ring. You know, it doesn't have to get all nasty. It doesn't have to get all hateful. You know, let's go in there, see who the best team is, and shake hands afterwards. That's what I like to see, Nikki. Right here at Barnyard Beatdown 4. You like that song?
Of course.
Oh, look.
There's Ice.
There's
Tony.
Ice again. Ice. I'd say that Ice might be a permanent member of the Cowpoke posse.
I'm down for it. And Ice has been running around here helping to raise money for the rescue, too, when he's not otherwise involved with posse behaviors. He's meeting and greeting with fans and raising money for the rescue. He's really been just a vital part of the event tonight.
Match, which is an over the top rope Barnyard Bunkhouse Battle Royale. Get ready for the smackdown. In this contest, the only way to be eliminated is being thrown over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor, and the match will begin with all our competitors in the ring. Introducing our contestants first. Big Mac, Tsunami Tommy, Marcus Mayhem, Dante Williams, Emily Rose, James Foss, and BBC Big Black Call. Next,
All right, Nikki. The Barnyard Bunkhouse Battle Royal is back.
I see I need to go get the manure fork. And the wheelbarrow. Somebody get us the manure fork and a wheelbarrow. We've got some turds around the ring.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, Dick Vickers not making any fans in the crowd or in the commentary station, apparently, Dickie Walters. Not a huge fan of Dick Vickers, but with his attitude, it's no wonder.
His attitude and his costume.
Well, you're basically inviting it when you come out dressed like that. So, the winner of this match is going to get a spot in the heavyweight title tournament next week in Ashland, Kentucky at the Halloween Hootenanny. And we were talking a little bit last week. The undisputed heavyweight champion, Josh Bishop, he's pretty severely hurt, just had major shoulder surgery, has been stripped of the title.
Through no fault of his own, just as a way to give him time to heal and come back stronger and better than ever.
Absolutely, he's been a fighting champion. I mean, the fact he was able to defeat Rhino and Heath consecutive days
while injured, I think.
While injured,
yeah,
consecutive days at the Putnam County Fair defending that title. I mean, speaks volumes. But you know, prayers and best wishes to this young man as he recuperates on his road to recovery. And so next week at the Halloween Hootenanny, there is going to be a tournament for the vacant undisputed heavyweight title. And I have been told Josh Bishop will be there to award the belt, to relinquish the title and award it to the new champion. And that new champion very well could be handsome Nick Hamrick, as Marcus Mayhem Marcus Mayhem has just been eliminated, Nikki. We got Big Black Carl. And Carl, he is a big old boy with that double chop to Arrowhead. And you got OK over here.
Big Black Carl and OK were part of that tag team shakeup earlier this summer.
Oh, yes. But just almost got past Jace Kincaid and Zaiden Kayne. But we got Carl's normal tag partner, James Frost, in here. Their tag team, Black Ice. Oh, James Frost. Oh, big chop. You know what? Nick Hamrick, I know he's won that heavyweight title tournament, but so does James Frost. So does Gen Z. So does Dante. Dante making his return to Appalachian Championship Wrestling. Hadn't seen him for a minute.
Nick Hamrick has some ground to make up amongst the other franchise players. You know, Shane Douglas displeased about how things have gone this summer. All of the gold that has been lost. No need for that wheelbarrow to carry their gold around because they've lost all of it except for the six-man titles.
And here's a big announcement. Those six-man titles have been signed to be defended December 13th at Winner Takes All in Oak Hill, West Virginia. Now, what version of the franchise players? We all know with the controversial franchise rules, it can be any three of the members to defend those six-man titles. But we go, Nick Hamrick skinning the cat. Oh, Big Black Carl, give him a chop. Wow. Riddick playing to the fans, but he just got eliminated by James Frost. We don't have very many people left in here now. We got Black Ice of James Frost and no, this thing's breaking down. Oh, double chop to Betty D. Double chop to Betty D. Another double chop to the abs. Wow. Emily Rose going to town on Betty D. But yeah, those six-man titles signed to be defended in Oak Hill. And is it going to be Shane Douglas? Is it going to be Nick Hamrick, Chris Cannon? We got all this drama in the franchise players. I don't think that Nick Hamrick and Shane Douglas have been in the same room or looked at each other for the past couple months. And as Big Black Carl eliminates Dante. So much stuff going on. The title picture in turmoil. In Appalachian Championship Wrestling is Carl looking to eliminate Betty D. Emily just gave her a kick on the rumpus, getting her the rest of the way out of there. Betty D's been eliminated, but then, Big Black Carl just flips Emily over the top rope. Okay, we got Gen Z still in there. Emily ain't done with Betty D. We got Carl in there. We got OK in there. Gen Z and Nick Hamrick. One of these four men is going to be going forward to be in that heavyweight title tournament next week in Ashland, Nikki. Who's your pick?
You know, I'm going to have to go with Gen Z.
Gen Z. He's been knocking on that door, trying to take his thing to the next level. He's come so close in some of these title opportunities that he's had in Appalachian Championship Wrestling.
I think Gen Z wants it the most out of everyone.
Gen Z wants it. But I'll tell you what, it's hard to bet against the size of Big Black Carl. This guy is a beast and super athletic as he just lays all three of his opponents out, Nick.
Full of confidence in there. He's behaving in such a way that he's already won it.
Oh, and then clotheslining. Just taking everybody out. Okay, just got knocked loopy by Carl. He just clotheslined everybody, stepping in front of him.
You know, I forgot the contender I didn't mention.
Oh, power slam.
Michelle Myers.
Michelle Myers.
Strong showing.
Oh, yes. She might be one to watch in 2025 as OK just got chucked over the top rope. And we got Carl. Wait a minute, we got Riddick. We got Riddick is pulling at Carl. Riddick's like pulling him over the top rope. Oh, that is dirty. That is dirty. And you got, okay, Gen Z thought he eliminated Nick, but then Nick, Nick Hamrick. Nick Hamrick eliminates Gen Z. Nick Hamrick. Moving on. Next week, he's in that heavyweight title tournament, Nikki, as the franchise players.
Franchise players look to save some face.
And you know what? If Nick Hamrick can win that heavyweight title, that'd just be his way of saying, you know what? To the rest of the franchise players that's been talking trash. I don't know. I've not been privy to some of these conversations, but you can tell it's getting kind of heated with these guys. But
the fracture and the rift are tangible. You can feel it. You can see it. You know it's there.
But the winner of the Barnyard Bunkhouse Battle Royal, handsome Nick Hamrick.
Get close up. Future ACW World Champ.
When a group like the franchise players come together, a plan comes together. And that plan tonight was for this man to win the Barnyard Battle Royal. Did you really expect the man with 100% pure greatness and the franchise players at my side that I was going to lose? Not against that talent, not against the greatest talent in the whole world. Because when handsome Nick Hamrick and the franchise players put their minds together, maybe the sky's the limit. Ain't that right, Dick? It's looking pretty bright. Oh, it's looking bright. The future 2025 franchise players, handsome Nick Hamrick, I can't get enough. Believe it.
Hey! What's going on, big man? You know what we got tonight, Pop? What we would call an easy night. Me and you hopping in that battle royal, teaming up once again. The Bun and the Artist, Poppy. What do you think about that? Another little teammate gimmick there, huh?
You want to team up?
Yeah, what's up?
You want to team up and you want to lose again? Like we did last week?
What do you mean?
I don't think you remember, but you lost to us. You're the one that got pinned, not me. So I don't want to replicate that.
Well, pretty sure the Groovy Grizzly kind of came in. You got involved, there were chicks in there. I don't really remember what was going on that night.
Of course you don't remember. Maybe you were tripping a little too hard. You know what? I'm tired of you. How about this? How about we get MBJ against the Artist one-on-one tonight?
Tonight?
Did I stutter?
Put her there, pal. Come on now, I'll see you in there. Hey! Rude.
Sebastian making his return to Appalachian Championship Wrestling. This guy has made a big impression in a short time here in ACW, Nikki. And here comes his opponent, MBJ.
Expecting this one to have some real heat, enough to catch the ring on fire after Sebastian is blaming MBJ for their recent loss at the Ice Cream Havoc just a little while ago.
MBJ was blaming it on the Groovy Grizzly, but MBJ, he's coming out wearing the Groovy Grizzly hat or mat. What would you call that thing?
The head.
The Groovy Grizzly's head. The Groovy Grizzly last week played a big part in the finish of that match at Ice Cream Havoc in Ripley, West Virginia, Nikki.
So we had MBJ, Sebastian, and Betty D up against DDTrash and Mika.
Yes, in a heck of a match last week. And Bruce chased the Groovy Grizzly back somewhere into somewhere on the property. And when the Groovy Grizzly came back out,
it was gyrating.
Yes.
And that's when we all collectively learned that Bruce Gray was in there.
Well, I was a little suspicious, but then when the Groovy Grizzly gave MBJ a DDT, the whole crowd knew exactly what was going on. Sebastian getting some cheers. He has made a big impression on the Appalachian Championship Wrestling fans.
Sebastian, no nonsense. He has come in here ready to fight. He's come to, and by in here I mean to Appalachian Championship Wrestling, ready to fight, ready to get the job done, ready to chase that title that was recently stripped from Joshua Bishop. I think he would like to take it all home.
Well, and we talk about the franchise players and some of the turmoil involved in that faction. It's been a couple weeks ago, we saw Sebastian kind of being scouted by Shane Douglas.
As a possible replacement, as a possible
addition. Right, yes. I think Shane at this point, he's looking for anything.
He's looking for winners.
And Sebastian, definitely a winner. And speaking of winner, we saw MBJ with a big win over Gen Z at the Autumn Armageddon event in Barbersville a few weeks back. Sebastian, this is his first singles match in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. And both of these guys looking for a big win tonight to give them. So, I have been informed by Appalachian Championship Wrestling Management that this heavyweight title tournament that's going down next week at Ashland at the Halloween Hootenanny, MBJ and Sebastian have both been invited to take place in that tournament.
But I think this match in particular isn't necessarily about what's next. At least for Sebastian, this is about settling what was.
Good point, Nikki. Good point. Oh, look at that power. Oh, the master of the canvas. Sebastian with some shoulder blocks to MBJ in that corner. Now whooping him into the ropes. But look at the athleticism of MBJ. Oh, Sebastian snags him up again. Oh, look at that headlock. Can you imagine putting a headlock by a dude with that size of arms? He could just basically squeeze your head off. James Lawrence Big chop from Sebastian.
MBJ, when he was confronted about the last show by Sebastian, playing a little dumb, but you have to kind of wonder if it's the psychedelics, if he truly doesn't remember, truly doesn't have any accountability in it, or if he's just playing that way, just playing dumb.
Oh, look at him though, spinning around. Oh, look at that.
If he wasn't on feeling like he was floating on air before, he does now.
Well, Sebastian's maybe feeling a little something himself. Is MBJ with a drop kick.
I got him with this now.
Sebastian's hurting. Oh, MBJ with that crossbody, but Sebastian just caught him in midair, slamming that spine into that steel ring post. Give him another one. MBJ down in the dirt.
Yeah, we're not on a typical surface out here. We are in barn dirt, and you never know what's in barn dirt. So this is not.
I know a few of the ingredients that are usually part of the barn dirt recipe.
There might be fecal particles anywhere you go that's outside, but there's a high probability of fecal.
Very high probability.
Probably bigger than particles in this room.
Well, Ice is a very sweet mini horse.
Right, but
earlier Ice left a little present.
A big present.
A big present. That's one of the things about these mini horses. It's amazing just how much damage they can do.
Per capita. Per capita, that was a very impressive deposit that was made.
Yeah, I was afraid somebody was going to trip over that, Nick. Oh, MBJ! Small package! Crucifix! Into a roll-up for the pin. And then sunset flip, Nikki. Just a 2 count, though. That brute force of Sebastian catching MBJ with that clothesline. Oh, just slamming his arm down to the master of the canvas, Sebastian.
Sebastian unhinged tonight. He's been thinking about this. He's been stewing on this for days, just waiting to get his hands on MBJ. You can tell this is not rage that's just manifested right here tonight. This is rage that's been building.
So in case anybody missed it, the heavyweight title tournaments is going to happen next week at the Halloween Hootenanny. For the vacant heavyweight title has been stripped to Josh Bishop. Josh Bishop is going to be there to award that heavyweight title to the winner. And that winner could very well be one of these two competitors. Could it be MBJ? Could it be Sebastian?
Could it be Nick Hamrick?
Even though both these guys have had their tickets punched for the heavyweight title tournament, they'd really like to go into that with a win. Be riding a wave of momentum. Sebastian squeezing the air out of MBJ. And MBJ getting a little love from the crowd. The crowd kind of split on these guys.
Yeah, it's interesting because normally they're not on the side of MBJ, but maybe there's something about Sebastian that's rubbing them the wrong way.
Well, Sebastian, he's run with some questionable company, namely Shane Douglas. And kind of like in that first match, we had a battle of fan favorites. In this one, we kind of got a battle of the rule breakers. You know, a little bit of the... Look at the power of that guy. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. This guy, Sebastian, he's going places in wrestling. What a beast. I think he just I think he just slammed MBJ up so high and knocked that light loopy again, like it did last year, Nikki.
They love to give me heart attacks with that. Yes. As we spend all weekend raising money for the rescue. And while the event is insured, I would prefer to have all of the proceeds from this event and the other ones we run this weekend go to the horses, not to replacing light bulbs.
Sebastian stalking MBJ with a big knee to the midsection. Whooping him into the ropes again and another big knee.
One more, right?
Doing it again. Oh, okay, but this time he was going for that sidewalk slam, but MBJ slapped him upside the head with that clothesline. Another one. It's like chopping a tree with this big dude, though. It's going to take more than one, but he got him down with that one. He got the big man down with that one, Nikki. Sebastian, oh, he's seeing stars. I don't think I've seen the big man rocked like this. Oh! I don't even know what you call that move. Is MBJ hooking that leg just a 2 count. The master of the canvas, Sebastian, kicking out at 2. The crowd getting behind Man Bun. Oh, but we've seen this, the 619 from MBJ. This is one of his most lethal weapons with a big kick upside Sebastian's head with that 619. And now you got MBJ. He's scaling, climbing the ropes. It's a big dive. Oh, but look at that devastating boot. Sebastian about took his head off. Just about took his head off. MBJ is seeing stars, Nikki. Sebastian.
Master of the canvas.
Oh, devastating maneuver. Big win for the master of the canvas, Sebastian, at Barnyard Beatdown 4. Sebastian, he's going to be riding a wave of momentum going into that heavyweight title tournament.
Poised and ready to take it home, too.
We're not gonna make it, are we? People, I mean.
It's in your nature to destroy yourselves.
Yeah. Major drag, huh?
They say with all actions come consequences. And I know mine are right around the corner because, see, Juggulator, what I did to you was wrong. I should have never hit you over the head with that beer bottle, but I was blinded. I was blinded by negativity, and I was blinded by Josh Williams. And now I'm not held down anymore. But I know what I have to do. So October 19th for ACW in Winfield, West Virginia. Me and a mystery partner, and you and a mystery partner, have a bunkhouse brawl match. No holds barred, barbed wire, doors, staple guns, whatever you want. And I understand that's what I have to go through to show you that I can be a top guy like you, like someone I used to look up to, a hardcore legend. October 19th, I will pay for what I did, but I will not go down without a fight. So I hope you're ready, Jugs, because I've been waiting for this one for a long, long time.
You ready for some hardcore wrestling?
You know I am, always.
Okay, so there we go. Bishop Baylor's mystery opponent. Not really much of a mystery. That's his normal partner in the working class, Kryzak. And we got Kryzak teaming up with Bishop Baylor against the Juggulator and a mystery partner.
And this beef between Bishop Baylor and the Juggulator started a long time ago, back when I was just trying to interview the Juggulator. Oh, hang on, let's hear these words of wisdom. I was trying to interview the Juggulator about a new alcoholic beverage. Tried to taste it. It tasted amazing. And then here comes Bishop Baylor crashing the party.
Trespassing on the compound. He wasn't invited to be there. He cracked Juggulator upside the head with a beer bottle. This has been months ago. This has been basically in the spring of 2024. And they had a match in Ashland, Kentucky in the summer. And you had Juggulator and Trick Nasty getting a measure of revenge by getting a win over Bishop Baylor and Kryzak. But, of course, at the conclusion of the match, those guys putting the boots to Jugs and Trick.
Sore losers.
But then you have recently Bishop Baylor with kind of a change of heart. As Bishop Baylor, I caught him the Juggulator coming out.
The Juggulator feeling disrespected. Not only himself and his legacy around here disrespected, but the company that made the beer with his name on it disrespected. And I think he's just had enough.
And I was talking to Bishop Baylor earlier before the match. He's recently had a change of heart. He's kind of come around a little bit. He's done such dirty stuff in the past. It's hard to kind of really trust a guy like that, but he seemed very sincere that he has regretted jumping Jugs at the compound. But he also understands Jugs is wanting his comeuppance. Jugs is wanting to throw down, get back at him. And look, speaking of, here comes Jugs jumping right on him. And then, before his partner even comes out, but whose music is that, Nikki? Who's Jugs' tag team partner going to be? Jugs choking Bishop Baylor. Choking the life out of him. Kryzak. It's Josh Williams! It's Josh Williams!
Fresh out of prison.
The former partner of Bishop Baylor. Former partner in the working class. He's been looking to get his hands on Bishop Baylor. And Bishop Baylor's been looking to get his hands on Josh Williams.
I picked you for a reason. Don't be your ass.
Jugs and Josh Williams, they may be struggling to get on the same page a little bit here. They're basically bonded over their mutual hate of Bishop Baylor.
I can't think of many other things they'd have in common, to be honest.
Kryzak with a big blow, with a big forearm. He's whooping Josh into the... Josh Williams just taking a big bump into the wall of the Red Barn at Winfield. Juggulator stalking his prey over here. So you got Josh Williams and Bishop Baylor squaring off again. You got so many grudges, so much stuff. The working class has basically imploded. Look at it. That chop right to the neck. The working class, such a foundation of the West Virginia tag team scene, is basically imploded. And you just got, this thing's breaking down, Nikki. is you got the Juggulator blasting Bishop Baylor into that metal ring post. And then you got that barbed wire chair. We got a door over there wrapped in barbed wire. Oh, good grief. Josh Williams just cracked Kryzak upside the head with that chair, Nikki. Somebody's going to get hurt bad.
And even if we are to believe that Bishop Baylor's had a change of heart, you know, part of being a man and facing up to that is taking accountability for the actions that you did that hurt people. And so I think that that's what this is. You know, you have to face the music. He has to face the consequences of what he did to the Juggulator, even if it is in the past, so that he can move forward.
That is a very good point, Nikki. Oh, wait, you got Bishop Baylor. He's propping up that barbed wire door. Oh, as you got Josh Williams has got slammed face first into that chair. And then you got Baylor over here. He's trying to... Okay, you got Jugs. These guys battling, trying to slam the other into the bar. Oh! Side Russian leg sweep into the barbed wire door. Bishop Baylor just got jacked up. Oh, that barbed wire, Nikki. He just got jacked up. This thing is a war. Out of control. Winfield. This thing, I hope the cops don't get caught. But I'd say it probably takes some cops, some tasers, some tear gas to break this thing up at this point.
Might be a violation of Josh Williams' parole.
I'm sure he's been doing plenty of stuff in violation of his parole. He just ain't got caught up in it yet. This might be the night. Jugs and Baylor. You got Kryzak. Oh!
One thing they may be underestimating about the Juggulator is he's comfortable in this sort of match. He's comfortable around barbed wire and doors and blood and chairs. That's all he knows.
Oh, we seen Juggulator compete against Necro Butcher in the Masters of Pain. I remember it's been some time back, but me and you driving to Indiana
watching the King of the Death matches.
Yeah, see Juggulator compete in the King of the Death matches.
So if they're thinking that any of this is going to shake the Juggulator, they've thought wrong.
Oh, this is his world. This is his world. This is... When Juggulator goes to sleep at night, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh! Slammed into the sign. When Juggulator goes to sleep at night, I wouldn't be surprised if it was on a bed of barbed wire. He's sick. He's sick in the head. You know who else sick in the head? Josh Williams. He's basically a criminal, a convicted criminal, a known felon. Okay, well, we got Kryzak looking to suplex him onto this door bridge that we got set up in the middle of the ring. But Josh Williams getting the better of him here. Oh, just knocked Kryzak's head upside the turnbuckle. You got Josh. He's scaling the ropes. He's up top, Nikki. He's up top. Big frog splash right through the door. Devastating maneuver. Oh, but Kryzak kicking out at the 2. This guy,
Josh Williams is losing his composure a little bit.
No, I don't think he didn't get any rehabilitation in the pen. He's come out worse. Oh, as he just smacked Kryzak and he smacked Baylor upside the head with that chunk of that door.
Josh Williams may be a little miffed that his longtime tag team partner with the working class, Bishop Baylor, is trying to turn a new leaf.
Oh, yeah. We saw these guys at Slam Plaza 3 a few weeks ago go to war, and there's still plenty of scores to be settled there, and So the Juggulator, when he was making a call, and he's looking to get revenge on Bishop Baylor, I'd say that's pretty smart. Call up his current arch enemy, Josh Williams.
Even if the Juggulator and Josh Williams don't have anything in common.
Oh, big. Kicking them chairs into the faces of their opponents. Sorry, Nikki.
Oh, it's fine. Even if they don't have anything in common, the one thing that they can agree on is that they want to defeat Bishop Baylor.
Yes, that seems to be about the only thing they have in common. Baylor. And Bishop Baylor getting a little bit of love from the crowd here. And then big chair shot to the back of Josh Williams.
Like I said, the fans can be on his side. They can appreciate the fact that he's turned it around, but you can't ignore the dirty deeds of the past, and this is a chance to put it behind him.
Baylor going for a pile driver, but Jug's breaking that up. Oh, big kick right to the mush of Bishop Baylor.
Oh.
But then Kryzak with a big spin kick. This thing is, but then Juggulator, the face buster. This thing has been something else. This has been a fight. Jugs going after Baylor. Baylor the DDT. Baylor the DDT to Jugs. And he's moved him over. You got Baylor with a big elbow off the second rope. Whoa! Bishop Baylor with a 3 count on the Juggulator. Bishop Baylor with the 3 on Jugs. Oh, Josh Williams, he ain't happy. He was looking to get a measure of revenge against Bishop Baylor, and I don't think that didn't quite turn out the way he was hoping it would. And then you got Josh Williams, a little frustrated. You know, whoa! Williams just kicked his tag team partner, the Juggulator. Josh Williams going to town, beating the Juggulator down. And you got, wait a minute, and you got Bishop Baylor was trying to make a save, but then Kryzak turned on Baylor. Kryzak just turned on Baylor, Nikki. This thing. So you got big chair shot by Kryzak. It looks like you got Kryzak and Josh Williams now aligned. What the heck? And you got, they're looking, I don't know what went down here. You had Bishop Baylor, he didn't like the fact that Josh Williams was beating down the Juggulator. And he come to save Jugs from Josh Williams. And wait a minute.
November 22nd, Bishop Baylor, I'm putting him in the fucking dragon. Too much money.
Wow. A little money exchange there. Did I hear Kryzak say a little bit of money exchange there? I don't know. It looks like this story is far from over.
Lots of emotion.
Wait a minute. You got Juggulator. Juggulator giving Bishop Baylor some props there.
Lots of emotion tied up in this match. I'd say lots of healing here between these two. Lots of problems they've been carrying around for a really long time that they can let go now.
Wow. Okay. I can't say I expected this match to end up like this. You got basically Bishop Baylor at odds with the other two members of the working class now. Juggulator going around, fist bumping, getting some love from the fans. The new and improved Bishop Baylor doing the same. That was a heck of a match, Nikki. We'll be back here in a minute with our main event.
I come here tonight to make things okay with Juggulator, and we did. And then Kryzak wants to jump me from behind and join the likes of Josh Williams. Josh Williams, we have a score to settle November 22nd at Conquest. But Kryzak, I can't believe what you did. You're gonna pay for this, whether you like it or not.
You want to talk about being cheated? You want to talk about being screwed? You see all this? This is what I used on the little worthless bastard Bishop Baylor. And then they say, Juggulator, some legend. Some legend to me, he went out there and got whooped tonight. Huh, you didn't see me get beat, so I'm still undefeated. I've never lost, especially to some scumbag, loser, little bastard like Bishop Baylor. You think this guy could hold a candle to me? Think again. November 22nd, son, Pro Wrestling Conquest. I'm putting you in the grave. Bring your kids, bring your soon-to-be wife, bring the whole family out so they can watch you get put down like a sick dog. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right, folks, our main event tonight.
We have an exciting main event here for the Barnyard Beatdown 4. This is going to be a big one, and this is a lot of things culminating all at one time that have been building up all year, and I really just can't wait to see it. This is all for the Bluegrass Tag Team belts, but boy, has it been a long road getting here.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a 3-way tag team match. Coming out first, we got the awesome Odyssey, who punched their ticket for this match by going over the franchise players, albeit by disqualification, at Barbersville, West Virginia, out of Armageddon.
And, you know, the team that has the Bluegrass Tag Team belts right now, of course, is DDTrash. Awesome Odyssey, been going back and forth with them all summer.
All over the state. We've seen them up in Beckley, best 2 out of 3 Falls County, where they had a war at the compound last spring. We've seen these guys basically work their way up in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. Now they're getting a crack at the Bluegrass Tag Team titles. But then, here's the deal. You got 2 other teams. The other team, we got Cowpoke, Paul, and Corey Sparks, who punched their ticket earlier on tonight by winning that tag shake-up tournament.
You have to wonder if they're going to be at a disadvantage coming in here after having already been in the ring once tonight, but I know they've been waiting for this all year. They have put it all on the line, left it all in the ring, and they want this so bad. And they really have been, they've had the magic sauce all along.
Well, and speaking of somebody potentially being at a disadvantage, we saw Ronnie earlier. Ronnie, he's got a severely messed up leg and knee, and he's getting around on crutches. But oh, look, we got Ice. Who's the other one? We'll get back to that in a minute. We got Ice, and who's the other horse there, Nikki?
I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. He's a good little fella.
Oh yeah, I like both these guys. I got to spend quality time with both of them.
They're just such sweet little guys.
We got some additional members of the Cowpoke Posse.
The Cowpoke Posse literally builds on the hour.
Absolutely. There's Cowpoke and Corey coming out. But, like we were talking a minute ago, we saw Ronnie. He's not getting along really good right now. He was on crutches, and we were telling him like, hey, you don't have to do this. He absolutely is going to do this. That guy, as long as he's able, I think if he's in a wheelchair, he'd be looking to throw down with somebody. He's just meaner than a snake. Hey, it's this feller's birthday. Happy birthday, man. But Ron Mathis, double tough, ornery a snake, and he's looking to defend them Bluegrass tag titles one way or another tonight.
Ron Mathis has absolutely not 1 ounce of quit in him, ever.
Okay, here they come. The defending Bluegrass Tag Team Champions, DDTrash, the most popular tag team in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. Here comes Bruce. Oh, Ronnie. Be careful, Ronnie. I would hate to see him hurt himself any worse.
Oh, you just have to love it. The Cowpoke posse ponies still able to have some love for our other competitors in this match. They don't mind.
That just scared. I'm gonna be honest, Ronnie, he might be too tough for his own good. I hope he's risking permanent injury here tonight, Nikki.
I'm not going to be the one to try to talk some reason into him, though, because I know what the answer is going to be.
Well, I know his mama tried, and we see how far that got her.
Yeah.
Although Ron's mama, I'm sure, extremely proud of him and his success in the world of professional wrestling. But I'm sure, she sees some of his stuff, you know what I mean? She's got, it's kind of scary. Ronnie's so tough. He just can't quit. He can't not fight. I figure
Bruce Gray can't not do what he's doing either.
Well, yeah, he Bruce has his own addictions.
Yeah. Okay, you're missing Michelle.
Oh my. Oh, Michelle. Bruce making a couple extra bucks on the way to the ring as usual.
Impregnating all 4 corners.
Whoa!
Not the fans.
Okay.
All 4 corners of the ring.
Okay. Yeah. Nikki Walters shooting again on commentary. Bruce Gray just brings out the best in you.
Absolutely. Ron trying to do the best he can do on one leg. I mean,
making a couple bucks, hey. You know
do what you gotta do. Got doctor bills to pay.
DDTrash, the most popular tag team in Appalachian Championship Wrestling.
For good reason.
And but I'm telling you what, there's a tag team that's kind of nipping at their heels on the popularity department, and that would be Cowpoke, Paul, and Corey Sparks, making a bunch of fans.
I mean,
this summer during the course of that tag shake-up tournament.
I think that they might be one of the biggest stories to come out of ACW in 2024 is the magic of that tag team and what they were able to accomplish. And, the tag team shakeup, some people questioned it at the beginning, but it all makes sense when you see what came out of it. And, we saw what didn't work, we saw what did work, and what did work was definitely that matchup between those two. And it brought out the best in Corey Sparks for sure. And we've seen some real bangers between Awesome Odyssey and DDTrash.
Oh, absolutely.
Too,
These guys, no love lost between these teams, though. No love lost between DDTrash and Awesome Odyssey.
But that feud has produced some like amazing matches this summer.
We were talking earlier, you have sometimes there's chemistry within a tag team, but then
I should probably start.
but then sometimes there's chemistry in matchups.
Yes.
You think about some of the classic like sports rivalries, and Awesome Odyssey and DDTrash have put some masterpieces together as far as like keeping the fans entertained. You don't know who's going to win, and I don't know who's going to win this week.
We can strike.
Oh, be careful, Ron. I would hate to see this young man endanger his future tonight by getting further injured.
Ron going to be leaning on Bruce Gray to help carry some of the weight tonight, some extra amounts of the weight since he's not going to be at full capacity. But that's what a great team does, is you're able to shift the responsibility from one to the other. It can't always be 50-50. And tonight I think it might be a 90-10 or 80-20, but they're going to get through it together, and that's a mark of a great tag team. The fans are divided.
Yeah, I think the one thing the fans are in unanimous agreement about is they want to see Awesome Odyssey lose. But yeah, the popularity of Cowpoke, Paul, and Corey Sparks.
It's electric.
You got Chris Copeland starting this match off against Bruce Gray. Bruce cinching up on that arm. Then Copeland, this young man, quite the grappler himself. And as we were saying, these two no strangers to each other. Bruce with a little tushy shake to unorthodox.
A tush push. the tush push.
An orthodox way to break up a hole, but hey, you can't argue with success. Done. Yes, if he gets the job done, that's all that matters. What a night. Barnyard Beatdown 4, Winfield, West Virginia. And so we're going to see everybody again next week, Ashland, Kentucky, Halloween Hootenanny, that big heavyweight title tournament.
Right, to see who's going to take over where Joshua Bishop left off and start their own path through ACW.
And then December 13th, back in Oak Hill, West Virginia, for Winner Takes All. Okay, Bruce has got an Awesome Odyssey jacket. He's got Copeland's jacket that Ronnie told him that it wasn't very flattering on Bruce.
Right.
What? Bruce just got a 3 count on the jacket. I don't think that decision is going to stand. Referee James Lawrence, he's just having a little fun, getting into the spirit of things. We got James's birthday was on the Barnyard Beatdown last year. I think tomorrow is maybe James' birthday, so happy birthday, James Lawrence, the head official of Appalachian Championship Wrestling and the best official in the area. My humble opinion.
And just a reminder to everybody, if you want to see kind of how we got here, how the tag team shakeup went, you can watch our YouTube channel and you can watch them as they unfolded, or we put them all together in one show or one episode that you can watch to kind of see how we got here. You could also watch the best of the Barnyard Beatdown, where you'll see plenty of Bruce doing that kind of thing. the best of Barnyard Beatdowns that you can watch to see what that's like. And I know that after you watch it, you're going to want to make sure that you come to the one next year. For sure, because this is one of the landmark ACW shows. We absolutely love this one, and it's so much fun.
Barnyard Beatdown 5. Do we got a date on that yet, Nikki?
We do, but I don't know that I have enough cell service here to give you the date. Okay. But it's on this weekend in October every year.
Okay, well, yeah, we'll be making some big announcements about Barnyard Beatdown 5 in the very near future. And, look, one of my favorite events of the year.
It's just so much fun. It brings out the joyfulness in everyone, and we really just love this show. And of course, it helps horses, so it's another reason to be here.
Okay, we got Ronnie Mathis. Ronnie's in there on one leg, still putting a beating on Chris Copeland. That's how tough this guy is. One-legged man in an ass-whooping contest, Nikki Walters. Ron Mathis.
I have no doubt that would be Ron Mathis, really.
That is a little scary. He's unable to put any weight on that leg. Best wishes to Ron Mathis. We'll pass any information about this injury along to our fans as soon as we are made aware of it. It's like, and I'll tell you what, we've run a bunch of shows this year, and we use a lot of the top independent wrestling talent in the area, in the country, and unfortunately, you know, when you're using these guys that are going to war several times a week, throwing down all over the country, there's going to be some attrition. There's going to be some injuries.
Yeah, it's October, and we're really seeing the injuries pile up, none of which have happened at our shows, but have definitely impacted Appalachian Championship Wrestling at this point in the game for 2024. We also had Jason Hendricks out with a broken leg.
Jason Hendricks out with a broken leg. And Jason and Gorgeous Gregory, the current ACW Tag Champions. And the ACW Championship Committee is still kind of up in the air what's going to go down with that. But expect some major announcements as soon as we find anything out. Commissioner Joe Montgomery going over everything. And as soon as there is anything to be said, you guys will be the first to hear it on our social media. So keep checking our Facebook, our Instagram, and our YouTube.
And these have all been serious injuries that these guys have suffered.
Well, right. We've got
this is for real.
The current, yes,
surgical situations.
This is for real. This is legit. You know, like this is a shoot. We got Josh Bishop, the undisputed heavyweight champion, shoulder surgery. He's out 6 to 9 months. He's been stripped of the title, hence the heavyweight title tournament next week in Ashland. We got Jason Hendricks out, like we were saying, him and Greg. And now with Ronnie, hopefully Ronnie will bounce back and this won't require any serious medical attention. But now, you know, we got Ronnie, one half of the Bluegrass Tag Champs. He's hurting. He's hurting for certain. And for Ron Mathis, who seems to be impervious to pain, for him to be coming out there, you know, limping around on crutches, not able to put no weight, you know, that some of these guys, they just seem like not even human because of their toughness. And Ron Mathis is one of those guys. And you know, to see him banged up like that, you know, it's serious. It's serious, and it's a little heartbreaking. You know, pro wrestling is what Ronnie loves to do. That's how he makes his living. And Corey just got slammed back of his head to the mat there. But yeah, it is our prayers with all these guys. You know, our thoughts, prayers with all these guys. Moving forward, you know, we hopefully all their 2025s will be healthier,
better, healthier, safer
than in 2024. So, props to all these guys. And, as these guys go in the ring to entertain us.
Yeah, anybody who ever doubts the realness of wrestling, look at all these injuries that we've just listed here, just from ACW. And these guys really put it all, guys and gals put it all on the line.
Oh, big spear! Big spear from Copeland to Corey. The hook in that leg. What an awesome Odyssey won these bluegrass tags.
I think that might be the upset of the year if that was the case.
Well, and we have been seeing these guys working their way up the ladder of contention. I mean, it seems like the next logical step in a lot of ways for these guys. As they continue to rise up the ranks. And we got Jack Andrews making a fashion statement with that cowboy hat. Oh, and a big double stomp to Corey. As Andrews taunting Cowpoke, Paul. I think he got Cowpoke's cowboy hat. But he's having a little rough time keeping that on his head. But, that's not a usual fashion accessory of his. Okay, and he's just going blasting Corey with those forearms and missing that kick. Corey, okay. And this is why they call him Suplex Country, Nikki, as Corey Sparks just suplexed Andrew. Oh, but Copeland cutting Corey off and then slamming that knee into the mat. Jawing with Ronnie. No love lost between those two teams at all. What a feather in the cap, and a big spin and slam from Corey. Big spin and slam. That might be enough. Copeland might be incapacitated enough to give Corey a chance to get that tag, Nikki. Okay. Here comes Bruce, but then we got Cowpoke doing a little Dusty Rhodes, if you will. But missing with that bionic elbow. Bruce is like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Oh, but both those guys down and out as they both got their jaws jacked the same time, Nikki. And so, like any scramble match, the first pinfall or submission is sudden death. First pinfall or submission wins the match. And you don't have to pin the champions. Awesome Odyssey can go down, all right? The champions do not have to be pinned. This is sudden death rules, Nikki. You got Jack Andrews. Is he calling out Ronnie? Oh, Ronnie's coming in the ring, Nikki. Ronnie's coming into the ring. He can't put no weight on that leg. This guy, the braveness, the toughness of Ron Mathis.
If anybody ever wondered if Ron Mathis was a badass, watch this match.
Blocking that and then knocking Andrews upside the head. Another one. Like I said, Ronnie might be too tough for his own good. With a clothesline. Ron Mathis with a clothesline, Nikki. And you got, oh no, Copeland going up top. But Mathis knocked him in the bread basket head over heels. Copeland. Oh, cutter. Ronnie with a cutter, Nikki. This is amazing. Ronnie going for that pile driver. But, oh no! Andrews just...
That's just sick.
That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Andrews going after that injured leg.
Bruce Gray had enough.
Bruce, he's getting there. Oh, Cowpoke just got jacked in the jaw.
Bruce Gray has been kicked into another gear. Watching this is unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Oh, Bruce going for that DDT. Cowpoke whipping him into the ropes. Bruce evading him. Cowpoke with a boot. Oh. Cowpoke going for DDT, Nikki. Bruce just got on the DDT, Nikki. Bruce just got on the DDT. But you got, okay, Copeland. He's got the submission on Bruce, and you got Andrews going after Corey. But Corey, he's got the submission. He's got the crossface on Andrews, and you got Ron covering Cowpoke, and then, but you got, wait a minute. I think, who won? You had Corey, he thinks he won. Copeland thinks he won, but DDTrash is your winner. DDTrash is your winners. That was crazy, Nikki. That was crazy. You had Andrews tapping to Corey. You had Bruce tapping to Copeland. But then the referee, James Lawrence, what he saw was Ron Mathis pinning. That was just too much. That was too much. As all three teams have a rightful claim to say they were the winner, but what James Lawrence saw was Ronnie getting the pin.
Referee's decision is final, and still the Bluegrass Tag Team Champions, DDTrash,
retain the Bluegrass Tag Team titles. But you got Awesome Odyssey and Corey and Cowpoke. They've got a rightful claim to say that they're the rightful champs too. This is just like, something tells me, oh, Ronnie, just, But what a competitor. And for Ronnie to come in there with that kind of injury and get the pinfall for his team, wow.
Unstoppable.
Wow. But I don't think we've seen the end of the war between these three teams. Controversial finish to that match. But ultimately, your winners and still Bluegrass Tag Champions, DDTrash. Nikki, had a blast at the Barnyard Beatdown 4. We'll see everybody next week. Same time, same place. ACW Live, Halloween Hootenanny. We're going to crown a new undisputed heavyweight champion next week in Ashland, Kentucky.
And hey, if you can make it, we'd love to see you in December in Oak Hill in person. We'd absolutely love to see everybody there.
Oh, hey. Howdy, folks. Cowpoke Paul here, leader of the Cowpoke Posse, and I'm going to be honest. Hey, I was just looking for you, and I'm letting them know that we might have not won tonight, but December 13th, Oak Hill Middle School, winner takes all. Corey Sparks right here. Come on. Suplex Country are coming to win it all, baby. Yeah! Double chance.
ACW! 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 ACW!